Sam O'Reilly from Fight Talk. I'm delighted to be joined today by a man that's making a lot of noise on Twitter. He's making a name for himself before his pro debut. Lewis Razor Robinson. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Cheers, buddy. How's you?
Yeah, I'm very good. Obviously, I don't think I've seen anyone make as much noise ahead of their pro debut as you. It's a good sign. I like it. Tell me a little bit about yourself, mate. How you started, how long you've been boxing, and everything like that.
On and off, mate, since I was a little kid. My dad used to box and that, so I used to get down the club with him when I was a kid. But I don't know, I used to train with a squad and that. But for some reason, back then growing up, it never really interested me actually competing. But I got to a point where I thought, you know what, I'm pretty decent at this, so I'd be silly not to. So started, instead of going into an amateur background, I just went straight into a white collar. And obviously, white collar, some of the standard of that, mate, is absolutely shocking, obviously, as you know. But the standard of white collar I was boxing at, I mean, there were some ex-pros in there, some decent lads. I went 8-0 in that, and then I sparred a couple of pros, and then I thought, I'm better than these. So why not step it up? And then I was with a girl at the time. She was a bit of a, don't want to mention any names of her, but she was a bit of a nutcase, didn't want me to do it. So I just carried on work. And working all over the country the last couple of years, I thought, seeing the heavyweights at the minute making a noise, I thought, get me a good camp, get my fitness up, get my sharpness back. There's not any of these domestic heavyweights who I don't think I can beat. So I thought, let's go for it. And then I spoke to Asif, and he wanted to sign me. So I thought it's too good an opportunity to turn down. So
how did that link with Asif Vali come? Obviously, we all know him. He was Amir Khans' manager.
Yeah.
He's been around boxing for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
How did that link up happen? You know what I mean? Was you introduced to him, or how did it come about?
Just got chatting really, and then he used to chat a bit more, and then I asked him, if he's taking any heavyweights on, and then he said, yeah, have you got any clips of you, blah blah blah, etc. So I sent him some clips. He was happy with what he's seen. He said he likes my style, in and out fighter, fast fighter from a heavyweight, which you don't really see, but obviously a heavyweight. So yeah, it's just went from there, and then obviously now relocating in Bolton.
You're from the Midlands, aren't you? You're from...
Yeah, little town outside Birmingham, an area called Droitwich.
Droitwich, yeah, that's right.
So it's going to benefit me massively. I moved to Bolton properly on Sunday, so I'll be training with Alex Matvienko, my new trainer. I'll be in and around the Gallagher's gym, in and around Fury's gym, and then yeah, so it can only benefit me really, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sparring, well, even if you're not even sparring with them at the beginning, even just training with these guys and being around top guys.
Exactly, mate.
So
I'll be living and breathing it. So.
Yeah, and that benefits, you know what I mean, having that 100% where possible. So yeah, it can only be a good thing for you, mate.
I mean, at the minute, it's like, to get to training, it's like an hour and 20 on the bus, like down here, each day there and back. It's a nightmare, but up there where my new place is, 5 minutes, if that, to literally Gallagher's gym, to my gym, and to the Fury gym, so I'm in a good location. So
that's good. It's definitely good for you. Let's touch on your debut. It's on Friday the 14th of April.
Yep, that's correct.
And it's Kieran Farrell Promotions, I believe.
That's it, mate, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that. Again, I guess that came through Asif Vali, who has these kind of links up there.
Yeah, that's it. The show's actually in association with the Zach Barley Foundation. That's the foundation that Asif's set up, which is a brilliant foundation. It's obviously to do with his son. And if you get a chance, people, have a look at it, the Zach Barley Foundation. And it's, I think some of it's going towards that. So I'm just can't wait to get going, mate. I mean, it's Bowler's Exhibition Centre, which is just over the road from the Trafford Centre in Manchester. So, yeah, pretty good. I'm also out in May at Bolton's football ground as well. So.
Okay, so you've got a couple booked. Is that confirmed, or is that dependent on what happens on the April the 14th?
No, it's confirmed, mate.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. How's the, as I said, I'm down in London, Essex, where there's a few people that have seen you and mentioned you, and you've made a lot of noise on Twitter, which people seem to be doing more and more.
Yeah.
Is that something that is it all your own personality, or have you thought, if I'm going to make waves in this heavyweight division, I've got to be a lot more, active and vocal on Twitter and sort of talking about people and stuff? Was it something you planned on doing?
With me, mate, I mean, there's no falseness. What you see is what you get. What you see on Twitter, that is just me. Obviously, heavyweight boxing, and obviously you got to sell yourself, haven't you? So, but
short career as well.
That's it, mate. I mean, I ain't getting any younger. I'm 27 now, so but I still think at 27, so heavyweight, I've still got a good 10 years of me. So,
yeah.
Like, as you can see from my style, I mean, my speed, even now I'm still like 2.5 stone over what I normally fight at, and my speed's still there. So it'll be interesting to see. Once I start training properly with Alex Matvienko, obviously he's going to bring me on, and being around the Fury gym and Gallagher's gym, I'm going to come on loads. Just being, like you say, just being around them people. So, I'm excited to see where I'm going to be at when I peak.
Yeah, of course. You've linked up with good people as well. You've got Tim Rickson on your PR, obviously. Fresh Prince they've done up all your fight gear. So before you've even made your pro debut, you're set up with a lot of good people around you.
Yeah, I mean, I want to do it properly. I mean, like I say, I've given up my job for this. Good money. I mean, I truly, the reason I've given my job is I truly believe, if I'm fit and out there, I don't see any at domestic level, any of these heavyweights. None of them I think, I want to avoid them. I'd happily take any of them on in my debut. I mean, I've even asked Asif, I ain't mention their names, but I've even asked Asif for a fight with someone that's making a lot of noise now. He's told me, all in good time, we're built together. I think it's going to be interesting next 18 months coming up. Are
you in a rush then, Lewis? I mean, guys have to get their records up before they're taken seriously.
Yeah.
But you sound like you're in a rush. You want people already. You want guys that are making noise.
Not. I won't say rush, mate. But I just think, again, I know that I'll beat these people. I know that. So why not rush me? If I'm confident, why not get me these fights? If I'm saying to my promoter, get me these fights. Why not do it?
Yeah.
If I truly believe I can beat them, my trainer believes I can beat them, and if I beat them, think where that's going to put me.
Yeah.
So early on as well. So.
I was at a press conference yesterday down in London. Dominic Akinlade and Nathan Gorman, obviously Ricky Hatton's heavyweight.
Yep.
I believe you may have done some sparring with him in the past, Nathan Gorman.
No, we spoke about it.
You haven't got around to it yet?
No, it hasn't happened yet, but obviously Sunday we went to Bolton properly. It's only 20 minutes away from his gym, so I'll be sparring with him on a regular basis. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like his style. He's fast as well for heavyweight, which is good.
Yeah, he's definitely very well thought of. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good lad as well.
Is he?
Got a lot of respect for Nathan.
Are there any guys that because obviously you're going to be sparring people that the likes of Nathan Gorman?
Mm-hmm.
Would you fight him if it came up in a couple of months or a year or whatever?
Oh, of course, mate. It's a business, isn't it? So, obviously, if that needs to happen, it will have to happen. But it is just business. There's no hatred towards any of these heavyweights out there. I mean, you might see me on Twitter slating people. Well, not slating, slating anyone, direct. But you might see me on there putting a few things. But again, there's no hatred. It's just you got to do what you got to do, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. The likes of David Allen, O'Hara Davis is very good at it. I think
good at that.
I think, listen, it's a very short career, and
yeah, you got it. Like you mentioned Dave Allen now. I mean, he done it with the Dillian White fight. You got that.
Mm-hmm.
He also done it with the Lewis Ortiz fight. You got that. Obviously he didn't get the results he wanted, but he got that. But now, even though he's lost them fights, he's all of a sudden, everyone loves him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's done good for him. You're right. It can work. It can definitely benefit you. Maybe getting in the public eye a little bit more. Sometimes you don't get the result you want, but again, he would have learnt from those fights, and I'm sure.
Yeah, massively.
If you keep
I think
making
he's taking it serious now as well. So.
He is. He's a good. I like Dave Allen a lot. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
But I think I can see, in yourself that there's a lot of hunger. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
You can't wait to get in there now, can you?
Literally, mate. Like I said, I've given my job for this. I've got to keep winning now to provide and to live basically. So anyone that's in my way, they're taking away the prize basically. They're taking away my pay packet. So
what's the long?
The long term, I truly believe I will win a British title. I mean, I know it's a big statement already before even on the pro debut, but again, there's just not one British heavyweight out there. I mean, you only got to look at the likes of Sexton versus Cornish. I mean, I'll take that fight now. But if I got offered that for the British title, mate, I'd take that fight, and I'd truly believe I'd win that British title off either of them guys. I know Dave Allen, he's saying he wants the winner. So who knows where I could be by the time that happens, and say if Dave beats one of them for that, who knows where I'll be. I could be 8-0, 10-0 by them. And then could end up me versus the winner of that for it. So.
There's a few fights to get through. How many fights you planned on this year? I know you got April, May booked in.
Yeah, I think looking at about 7-8 by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Trying to be busy and keep going. So.
Definitely. What about backing and support? I know you've given up your job, so this isn't going to be an easy path to start off with. Have you got good sponsors and people backing you?
Yeah, I've got a few, mate. Got Rock Art Watches, good sponsor. A photographer, Alsbeth van der Haar, another decent sponsor. Got DM Build, good sponsor. And obviously Pep Talk, they helped me out along the way. Sorry to mention another show. But yeah. There's a lot of love there, mate. And everyone's been great. I mean, even the support I'm getting already, it's absolutely. It's like sometimes you have to pinch yourself. Say, is this really happening? I didn't have my pro debut. The support I'm getting, I can't thank everyone enough. It's good to see.
It is definitely good to see. Well, listen, it was nice to put a name to the tweet. A voice to the tweets. We've been in a little bit of contact in that, and I honestly wish you the best in your path and the career you take, mate. Thank you very much for talking to Fight Talk.